All right, it's Monday, so we're gonna clean this mess all up. I guess they had some kind of intercom system out here back in the day. Cause man, they fished it all through the house. And you can't get under there, so, you know, there's a concrete floor. There's a bathroom here, then the family room. So this must have been done when they built the house. First thing I'm gonna do is cut here with the saw so I get myself a nice straight edge and remove all this mess, because my new concrete is gonna come to this height. Definitely wasn't an easy cut. There we go. We got wood plate underneath here? No. Just concrete. Oh, I'm wrong. Because, you know, usually when you frame out a doorway, you'll bring your plate all the way across. And then later, you can cut that. You know what I mean? But this way, you got both sides square with each other. But now they left it in here too. Left it in, poured the concrete right over it. It's not as bad as over here, but, you know, still rotten. All right, that's next. We're gonna clean this mess out. A lot of good that was doing. All right, show you where we're at. So here's the beam. So just like I did in the front of the garage, I'm gonna put a slice here with the grinder so I can take this out. And then at least it can get down in the cores. It'll get down to here and to here. I'm gonna have to try to get some in here to fill them in under the beam. But that beam looks crooked. So this whole side of the bathroom just dropped. As you can see, it's about an inch there, and it stepped out. So it's funny, when we retiled the floor in this bathroom, there's a bathroom in here, that whole corner dropped down. So that's, you know, now I see why. So probably when they poured the concrete, this all dropped. Just the concrete alone was too heavy. I mean, there's not too much weight here. But then again, the master bedroom's up there. And the joists run this way onto that block wall I showed you. And that's why the beam is here to take the load of the second floor. All right, so the next step, I gotta cut this real quick, and then we're gonna bust these caps off. So I cut that. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is down in the dirt inside of there. I'm gonna have to cut that. It's gotta come out. All right, so the next step, we gotta bust these caps off. It's already broke. Show you where we're at here. Got the tops cleaned up. But the beam looks crooked. I think I already showed that in another clip, but where it's twisted. Yep, it's definitely twisted. Yep, the wall couldn't handle the weight of that beam. Couple pieces of rebar in here, or are they J-bolts? Oh, it's loose. Well, that wasn't doing anything anyway. I mean, there's no nut on there. You see the nut? So I think I changed my plan here. I'm waiting to hear back from my engineer, but I think I'm gonna pour the cores first. Get them filled in solid up to here. Let that cure. And then I'm gonna pour the outside. And I may go 8 inches. I'm afraid this crack is gonna transfer in case this is still moving. Probably not, but you never know. So my engineer just got back to me and he said, I've never seen construction like this in my life. I mean, I've been dealing with it with this house for the past 5 years, so it's not a shock to me. And thankfully you can't smell through the video, but man, it stinks in there. It smells like, oh man, it smells like sewer coming out of here. You got stuff growing. So he said yes, he recommends number 4 rebar and fill them in solid. So I'm gonna fill them in solid with concrete. And then we'll worry about the form out here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to him if he wants me to do 8 inches, 6 inches. He told me 6 inches, but I'm gonna see if I could do 8 inches here. Then including the block wall, that'll give 16 inches here. And I might have to go deeper. I might have to try to get down to the bottom. But he asked me if I dug down deep enough, like all the way down to the footer, and I tried to explain to him there's no footers here. I mean, they laid these blocks right on schist. There's schist down there and boulders, and they just laid the block. That's what I found in the front anyway, when I dug up for the front of the basement. But we'll see. But I'm probably gonna have to go deeper here. Try to get all the way down to the bottom of the block. I mean, you can call it a footer if you want, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. Probably tomorrow.